Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Level Up screen. My name's Archie, and I'm an alcoholic. And tonight, we're playing Metaphor ReFantazio. What is up, friends? We are now starting a an almost brand new game, but a brand new series for my channel. This is Metaphor ReFantazio. I mean, it's only been out like 6 months or so. Hasn't been out that long. The reason we're starting with the actual opening of the game is because this is one of those games where it just starts you.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh.
There's a lot to unpack here.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Okay. The pretty man just killed his father or something?
By my hand.
This is going to be a blind, stick, and sober playthrough.
I cannot fathom it.
No, it's not
His
blind.
Majesty killed
I'm using a
his own
guide.
bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt, without an heir to wear the crown. What will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life?
Oh, that
Who
one.
would dare
That guy.
such atrocity?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war.
Okay.
One has to
Exposition, I
ask,
like it.
them dead, who shall take the throne?
I'm guessing you want it to be you. That's why he killed him. Whoa. It's Camarocho. This is making me dizzy. Ha ha ha. These Polaroids? Metaphor ReFantazio. I don't... oh, okay. Now we actually get a... okay. Yeah, do that. Okay. We'll go ahead and start. So I've been told that the major difference for the lower difficulty is that you get more experience, gold, and all that stuff, so we're definitely doing that.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my...
Kinda, yeah.
But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you are.
Who am I really?
One who meets my eyes across a sea.
I don't actually see anyone's eyes. I'm Archie.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Okay.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a...
No, I think it's super real. Not
More
always.
than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the reality.
Yeah, I think, I mean, even if it is, alright, just in people's minds, that doesn't mean it's all just,
Still eludes me. But consider,
I don't know.
if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest.
Yes.
Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Really? Be unable to raise it? Whatever. Since I'm going for platinum, I'm gonna need to grind and stuff, so I need this.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's
Heterochromia, it creeps me out.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
Oh, what does that mean?
Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter?
Igniter?
How did they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
What are you talking about?
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Apparently you can't have my book.
Hold it!
Ooh, That dude's dead.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line. Let's want to get stuck like that.
Nice.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside.
I wonder, can I not release the book? Oh.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well,
seems like
we
it.
didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Been worse.
Also, what mission?
And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
R2 to dash, circle to dodge. Wait, is this not an RPG?
Let's go.
Oh. Interesting. I thought this was a JRPG. Sorry, an RPG.
Stop!
Don't move. Okay. It is an RPG.
Watch out! Okay. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay, that killed me.
You can't die.
Fantasy's dead. Well, end of the game. That's it. Journey's over.
And here?
Don't think I'm supposed to kill or like fight those. And I'm almost positive I'm not supposed to fight that.
Be careful.
It's coming right for me. Oh.
Want your help? It's not good. Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
What is your usual... Is that heal me? There's music.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
That's cool.
Look! Over there! Let's go.
Okay. Oh. Magic, a general term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bend the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications from modest use in daily life to destructive power in war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required for people to be able to use magic, many cannot wield magic. Magic igniters, a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test. With some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army, igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. Gauntlet runner, what is that? Often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands, and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armored carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, it is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society, and is thus rarely used. I doubt that's true. Let's see, Gallica. A fairy who accompanies traveling boy... A fairy who accompanies traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive... I wonder what his special mission is. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Magla? And knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Sanctism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty. Blech. The religion of majority across the United Kingdom, the UK. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer, "Close your eye," with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the Sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Alright, now I can stop doing my reading voice. Alright, story, Death of a King. In a corner of a world occupied by 8 tribes, the kingdom of Uchronia, cool name, Uchronia, rests on a precipice. Its king and heir both lie dead. With no clear line to the throne, the people fear a power struggle. Amidst the unease, a boy of the lesser seen, oft-maligned Elda tribe makes his way to this kingdom's capital. Accompanied by the fairy Gallica, his duty is to deliver a secret message. Ah. Toots. Okay.
Yep, we're safe here.
Hyenas?
Watch out!
Hyenos.
I'm sorry, everyone.
So, like, everything kills me in one shot? I assume that's gonna change, but...
So, fantasy is only fiction, is it?
You see nothing.
I don't like this.
Can I not jump?
If it's useful, I say grab it.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Puedo ir al baño. Oh shit. I think it got me.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king.
I saw that part.
Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epic of glory to grant me. Oh shit. I did it too slow. I don't know how it ends.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Oh, wow.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else.
I don't know what those are.
Dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
It must be tribes.
Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay, what's going on here?
The king dead. His son stricken.
Oh,
Are
flashback.
there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
Little old scholar.
When you
He is little.
infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there. This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay.
Hey, are you listening?
I mean...
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
So the prince is not dead.
Let's figure out where the recruitment center is.
He's just like cursed or
Shouldn't
something.
be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Yeah, I don't know where to go. There's R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks.
Whatever will I do?
Is that what day it is? 6:02? Water's Day.
Whatever will I do?
Let's go see.
Whatever will I do?
Whatever will she do?
Whatever will I do?
Are you the one saying that? Royal flowers?
What?
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just unlocked. Alright. Kingdom of Uchronia. A union of allied kingdoms. Spans the Kingdom of Uchronia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Monterreo. Montario? Let's say Montario. Like Ontario. Principality of Montario. Uchronia being the suzerain. What's that mean? With its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king Hythlodius, okay, was this United Nations' first ruler, and is often referred to as the founder king. So alright, so this is confusing. So there's the Kingdom of Uchronia. Wait, so Uchronia is the allied kingdoms, but it also one of the kingdoms in the allied? I don't know. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern inland sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and the three countries have achieved long histories. The capital of the kingdom is Grand Trad, the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Uchronia. The most widespread religion is Sanctism, established as the state religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodius V. Why do you need a state religion? Royal capital, Grand Trad. The nation's largest city, capital of both the Kingdom of Uchronia and the United Kingdoms at large. Also referred to as the royal capital, being the home of the palace and seat of the royal bloodline. Known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic of the city itself. However, when the massive Regalith Grand Cathedral was built, the kingdom's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trad. Okay. Elder tribe. The 9th tribe. Oh, there's 9 tribes. The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits making them recognizable at a glance, such as the Clemar's horns or the Roussaint's long ears. Why don't I just say, like, the Minotaur's horns or the elves' long ears? The Elda tribe, however, bears no such distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. So they're humans. Clemar tribe. The Clemar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief, it should have a Z, internalize, the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Clemars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. What? Oh, yeah, okay. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest that this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. I almost said orifices. Other important orifices. You gotta get them important holes. None of those, you know, useless holes. Rusaint tribe. One of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdoms, second only to the Clemar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Rusaint women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. Again, I'm reading orifice. I wonder what's on my mind. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Rusaint pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Harapus tribe. A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin, not seen in other tribes. Cold-colored? Like blue and green? Is green cold or warm? Probably cold. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Rusaint and Clemar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. Prince of Ukrainia. The son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodius V. Is he Hythlodius VI? More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. But he ain't dead, is he?
Whatever will I do?
Whatever will I do?
Ugh, come off it.
What's wrong with me being here? Yeah. I am traveling boy. Whatever will I do?
Whatever will I do?
It appears to be an accumulator.
Stop!
Accumulator?
What do you think you're playing at?
That's terribly unfair. But what is there to do now?
That's not what I expected.
Who's Julian?
That's terribly unfair. Well met, eh?
All right then.
Well met, eh?
Well met, eh?
An elder?
That's being elder for you. Y'all are just cool with the casual discrimination. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Just because the church says it's okay to discriminate against my race. I see.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Igniters? I thought you need a permit.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
Oh, right.
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic.
I'm not used to the
Pretty hard to
protagonist
come by,
actually
countryside.
speaking.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well,
Yeah.
I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
You seem pretty stylish.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
I don't think I have any
Here's
money.
something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The Royal Scepter?
The
Oh, yeah, I gotta stop. I gotta stop that.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
I'm guessing it's some sort of
symbol
royal
and instrument of the crown's
igniter.
sovereignty, passed down through generations.
Probably a very powerful igniter.
If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You
Really?
picked a bad
I feel like
time to
anyone
visit
could
your
use
way.
it.
I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Maybe I could be king. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep
Oh,
that in
shit.
mind.
God damn.
A word of caution then.
I'll get used to it. Don't worry.
Your survival is your own responsibility.
And then I'll go back to games where I actually have to
Well,
say
that
the
was
thing and I'll
unnecessarily
forget.
ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Okay.
Let's head there.
This place.
We didn't actually ask how much it cost.
So you?
Inferiors. Does that bother you? Idols Day? So we got Waters Day, we got Idols Day.
All right then.
Wait, what are these buildings?
Hey, mister.
Elden rubbish.
I do not know how to say that. I don't feel like food is why people go to taverns.
Oh God, grant me pleasure.
You want to go to the church where they hate us?
Leave it out, mate.
Leave it out. Yeah, no, everyone seems to notice. People seem to place way too much importance on tribe here.
All right.
And we only know 3 of them. Well, 4 out of 9, but 3 out of 8.
All right then.
Really now?
Heh. What is this stuff flowing? And what's going on with the camera? Oh. Oh, it's flowing into the... So this thing's like sucking up magla? Is that what it's called? And powering the lights, making them spin, but not actually illuminating. It is daytime.
You there?
Hey, sorry.
Ordinary what shop? Mustari?
Bye-bye now.
I'm sure I will.
All right then.
Recruitment Center. A center located in every city for people to apply to join the army. For those without family or means, volunteering is one of the quickest ways to earn money and social credibility. Volunteering, by its very nature, does not earn you money. Recruitment is not always open, but concerns about public safety due to the sudden death of the king, as well as monster outbreaks in the area, has led to an unusually long recruitment period in the royal capital. Makes sense. Forden. Oh boy. Aestivum Forden, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism and as such is the leader of the crown theocracy. So he's the Pope. Despite hailing from the Roag tribe rather than the more common Clemar or Russaint tribes, I'm not going to use that one. Roussan. He enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. So what tribe was it? Magla. A technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. I feel like I can see it, though. Royal Scepter. An ornate cane-like scepter passed down through generations of the Ukrainian royal family. A proof of their right to rule. A magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed royal magic it commands serves both as a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. Consequently, any king of Ukrainia must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of a prince's family has become king. When the bloodline's most direct inheritor, was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to truly wield the royal scepter. the royal magic. A powerful magic passed down through generations of Ukrainian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the Royal Scepter. It has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and the kingdom. Cool.
All right then. I'm out of ideas.
That's wrong, though.
Yeah, okay. You're wrong.
I'm out of ideas.
To the recruitment center.
That must be the recruitment center.
No shit.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Okay.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble
You're not talking to me, are you?
collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's work. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my
Fun.
words, war will turn your arrogance.
I think I'm gonna like this guy on the left.
When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a
Yeah, I'm
lost
gonna like him a lot.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too.
Hey, I'm legal.
The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
You got no problem with me being an elder? I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real
oh,
change.
shit.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
So I think this affects my stats. Strength, magic, endurance or whatever, agility, luck.
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that,
You'd have to be.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Now I have to name him? What's the default name? There's no default name? Ugh. I already picked Archie as my, my real name. Hang on. See, I'm a really big fan of naming the character, the protagonist after myself. And the fact that I have to, or that I'm strongly encouraged to name it something different upsets me. I could name him after the default name, which is Will. But I don't love the name Will, you know? I'm just gonna call him Q. He'll be Archer. Yeah, dig it. Archie and Archer.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
He's being nicer to me than he was the last guy.
Sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
I've been killed
You can pick
twice
up your
already.
kid's reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
I want to talk to the guy in orange. Are you really a noble?
Well,
We're gonna be best friends.
Whatever.
Unmotivated man. Reeve is money or what? What is up with your... I mean, alright. What tribe is he? Oh, he's got a tail. Everyone loves this King, or this Louis, what do they call him?
Look at that.
Everyone seems to love Luis. Louis? He's the one who killed the king, though. Where'd you hear that? Oh yeah, I'm sure he wrote him himself. Fuck this line. Alright. What, do you really want me to wait in line, though? Yeah, I'll join the queue, okay. I didn't know I could.
I heard they get sightings.
You got a nice sword, dude.
what? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Human?
Next.
Are they human?
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
First time for everything, buddy.
There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
No.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter
Roussant.
of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on. No fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You alright?
I knew we were going to be best friends. Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder
These
igniter.
days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Okay. Oh, it goes around my neck.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
What is it? Oh, a map? Protect the map with my life?
Map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Is it?
Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, stripling.
Looks like sketches at best.
My name is Captain Klinger.
It's a cool name.
This moment,
Klinger.
you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
That sucks. Why don't you give your soldiers a full night's rest?
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
I have a sword?
Right away why we've come.
Oh yeah, I do.
And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charm.
He'll know me by the fact that I'm the only Elda in the
You
world.
should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
You up? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you.
You trying to like
just
fool around?
have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
How it is.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't
sorry.
think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Oh, I can let go of it. Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. And Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no
So it's
soul is
our
born of
world.
discrimination.
Oh, well.
Wow. So not even any fairies?
No, that's not how our
I
world
guess
works.
less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens.
I mean, like,
Safe
some
nights
of
with
it's
no
our
dark
world,
shadows.
but not the
Busy
non-discrimination
streets
thing.
well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
And this game was made by Japanese people, like the most discriminating people in the
Tribal
world.
conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
That's not
Hey,
fair.
are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Oh well. Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I'm not gonna say the Japanese are the most discriminating. They're up there though. Sure. Let's save the game. That's not me, is
Shouldn't
it?
you be resting? I'm
Oh
fine.
no.
In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Oh, that's the prince.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
Ooh.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Oh, shit.
Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end.
It's got the macula.
I'm a prince.
Wrong game.
But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
Yeah, I'm a good dude.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Oh, it's growing.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Gosh, that seems like it was a while ago. Welcome
Until
to the
arrival
desert of the
at
real.
northern border fort, one day remains.
Oh.
Let's see.
Hold on.
That's where you want to go.
No.
Hold on.
Let's see here.
This place here. Hold on.
Let's see.
Fantasy novel. I know what a fantasy novel is. The book Archer carries with him. It is a memoir-style novel depicting a country with neither magic nor a nation of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally a fantasy world. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. The Northern Border Fort. A defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance, and is most often used as a training ground for new soldiers. Magla crystal. A crystallized cluster of magla that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester, though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially. The color of the crystals depends on the formation process and its impurities. High-purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high-performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that magla crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay. I thought it said heresy for a second. Regarded as hearsay because there was little evidence to support it. But recently, even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. Cool.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
Got it.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
That's my buddy.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have
Why?
the honor to serve
I mean,
as the
like,
command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with only one
It
tribe.
tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry
I mean, there's
from our world.
still
then.
plenty of
So
discrimination.
it's describing a better world.
There always has to be,
A
honestly.
utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
It's a fight you want. Draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together.
Yeah.
Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
What's up, Stroll? I'm Archer.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now,
He was still talking, huh?
right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Is he dead? Oh, he's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army.
Yeah, let's fight.
Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Onward and upward.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you now?
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name.
I'm with you.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Okay.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
No.
I'm not so sure.
No.
He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Cool.
This is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Why?
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Oh, the music is so good.
Okay?
Our allies inside here.
Actually,
I see.
Mage fire. Can't even put my name. Okay. Wait, she has a sword? Oh, I got more of these though. Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clamar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad, a genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent over-familiarity, wow, Stroll doesn't seem to mind.
this is...
Sounds like people dying. People killing, people dying. Soldiers hurt and you hear them crying. What is slaughtering all these people? Oh, what is that?
There it is. That's a human.
That's not a human. I've seen a human before.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Damn it.
Somehow I knew the monsters would be called humans, though. When they were like, they're called Hugh something or whatever. Any of these still alive? No.
This is bad.
Oh dear. It's like an egg with an arrow through it.
What do you think?
I agree.
Got it? Take care of it, please.
What does that even mean? So this is an RPG.
Things will be fine.
Okay.
Stunned an enemy.
That's all we've got.
That's good. Oh, this music is so good. Ah, I love it. You'll be able to revive instantly when the party is wiped out in battle. Okay. Wield arms.
I won't hold back! Burn to ash!
Nice.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay. I feel stronger.
Level and a half. So I don't actually... Oh, I was about to say, I don't actually choose. But I'll keep going with strength.
I think we're in the clear.
All right. Great find. Keep it.
Barrel. Wrong game again. Okay, what's over here?
This battle's ours. Let's go. Settle this quick. Not bad.
Oh, we killed one?
They chose the wrong opponent.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
I didn't get to hear the great fast sounding music.
Cat?
I mean, at this point, I doubt he's still alive. Oh, the visuals in this game are amazing. I'm kind of starting to get why this game was Game of the Year last year. It's definitely like an evolution of Persona.
Let's push through.
Yeah, nice work.
Oh, did I just kill it? Oh, that one open.
Nice. I bet we'll find it easier than that.
But we can't get in this one because this one's locked. I see. Do you know, I don't think we need... dash effects. That's better.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey.
Or we could just kill it.
Okay.
Come on.
This is our
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
But don't I always stun them at the beginning?
They chose the wrong opponent. I think we're in the clear. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Alrighty.
Look.
Oh, let's get him.
This battle's ours. Let's go. Let's settle this quick.
Everyone, go.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Whew. That should do it.
Boy, it takes a lot to get from 3 to 4.
Oh.
You want me to just stab you then? And now he's dead. You know what? Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Fuck you, you deserved it.
Run. No.
And he's dead. That one was a little nicer.
Damn it. Hey. Damn it.
Well, you're dead now.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Oh, you never played a video game before?
Hold on. You.
That's right.
Get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry.
Okay. Yeah, buddy. I mean, it's just the thing is, you know, I'm on a very important mission, and you know, I just got to be careful who I can trust. But I think I can trust you, so I'm fine telling you, because I mean, I can definitely trust you, right? I knew it. I actually knew it from the moment I met you that we were going to be good buddies. I pointed it out. Even before we met, actually, I said it. A broken igniter?
This battle's ours. This could be our chance. Let's go. A tough one.
Unscathed triumph.
They chose the wrong opponent.
We're getting close to level 4.
We're in the clear.
They're on the defensive. Get 'em!
We have the edge.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Are those teeth? They're definitely teeth. Homotenta.
Let's go.
It resists it.
Last one.
Down. Okay.
Why? Why would you use it if it resists it?
Even easier than expected.
I feel
Level 4.
I think that's all of them. Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Am I gonna find anything in here? Probably not, right? I am Archer Barrel's Bane.
We got this.
Let's push through.
Hey, good one.
All right. How's
Very
that?
impressive.
Ah.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Well, damn.
This battle's ours.
I'll give it my all.
Let's go.
Damn teeth.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That'll do it.
Do the tooth teeth have teeth too?
Hey.
I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but
I'm heading out.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's fight it, man. Whoa.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
We tried, you know, killing it.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's not good.
You're mine. Burn to ash.
This is the first time we've seen an enemy turn.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Well, yeah.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. I won't hold back. Fire! Please.
The fact that he gets 2 attacks is
How is it this strong?
unfortunate. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two run!
No, dude, we're not doing that.
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Oh.
Wasn't enough.
Oh, no, he killed him.
Please, say something.
Stroll! Don't be a fool.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna let Stroll die. Stroll's my buddy.
Oh, fate subtle child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
Oh, I choose A.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What does that mean? Oh, shit. Literally? I just ripped my heart out? Is my heart metal? Persona! Oh, wrong game. But barely the wrong game. Did I just become badass? I think I did. Like some kind of metal bug now.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Wind damage, HP recovery. Well, let's do wind damage. Oh, oh, that's weak wind damage? Oh. Yeah. I'm clearly a wind person, but so are you, so why is it...
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Well, do I really need to? Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. The word weak will be displayed. Oh, that's cool.
Mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Oh. Wait, can I?
Seeker! Wind! How's that?
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Seeker! Scour! Come on!
Alright.
Seeker!
Whoa, Chrono, chill, buddy. Nothing's going on. There's no one even outside. That is a lot of experience. and A experience. What is that? Archetype experience. 1800 mag, 800 money. Gorlio's apple.
Not bad.
I got 2 levels.
I'll strive for greater heights.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power.
Okay.
And venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
I did have a metal heart, and then my whole body turned into like a metal cicada.
Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank
Met your contact in the northern border.
goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Okay. I mean, I'll be fine. You've seen my new
The lads are
power.
cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
I like your
You're a
accent.
sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
I'm special.
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed
Yeah.
the king.
Because he had a sword wound through his stomach.
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Huh.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
Nobody's told me shit.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death...
I mean, if you guys know this, why don't we kill him?
Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected.
Yeah,
How could
they
still
love him.
Trust him after all that.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will.
So how do you guys know?
Stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran, unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Oh.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him.
Yeah.
Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's
Plus,
all but a
he's my
stranger
friend.
to you.
I won't let you
Yet
kill him.
Risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man.
Okay.
Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
I don't really think I need you as like a boss. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. What is this rank? Rank 7 out of 10?
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
Ooh, new ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, humans
It
are
was like no beast I've ever seen.
horrible creatures. Wait, that's the metaphor.
So even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Probably. Tell me more about the
I
mission.
want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Yeah, okay. Oh, let's check out the memorandum. Humans. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magma, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature marking little sign of intelligence, that's most humans, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which has the people uneasy. How are they not a real credible threat? Resonant vessels. When an archetype's power causes a transformation, the first stage is that of the heart becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it into their newly made heart, which clearly has, it has like a microphone, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of heroes past, who were known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could be said that the transformation makes the wielder an ideal version of themselves. So it's like their persona. No, that's actually the shadows within themselves. Prince's Curse. The lingering malevolent magic sustained by the prince during his assault 12 years ago. At the time of the incident, great minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse, yet none were successful. Those who can see the flow of magma say it resembles poisonous briar vines entwined around the sleeping prince. Farsight Mirror. A mysterious looking glass tinged with magic. Entrusted to Gallica by the Resistance for her secret mission. This pair of identical mirrors reflects the view of the other, no matter the distance separating them. Gallica possesses one half of the pair, while the other remains by the prince, allowing her to check on his condition at any time. Originally owned by the prince, it is a small item that is impossible to make with contemporary technology. Some believe it may in fact be a divine relic. It's tired in here. Hidden Village. A hidden village? Thank you. A hidden village whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince, afflicted by a curse, is being sheltered and receiving treatment here. This is also where Archer and Gallica were issued their secret mission. Prince's Assault. An assassination attempt on the prince 12 years ago. Assailants infiltrated the palace to attack the prince as he was sleeping, catching the royal guard by surprise with their sudden appearance within the secured grounds. Though these loyal guards gave panicked chase, they ultimately made a cataclysmic blunder. Not only did they allow the prince to be harmed, they failed to capture the assailants or even ascertain their identities. The assailant who made direct contact with the prince was a mage who fled the palace after casting a high-level curse. Thanks to the efforts of the royal healers, the prince avoided an untimely demise, but they were unable to free him from this affliction. According to the royal guards who fought the band of assassins, the only clue regarding the identity of the mage was they were patently not an adult. This assailant was able to arrange a sneak attack within the palace, had a masterful command of high-level curse magic, and the appearance of a child. By all accounts, the only person to match these unique criteria was Luis, who was afterwards strongly condemned by all in the palace. However, no evidence could be found, and justice is still yet to be served. What if it wasn't him? I saw him murder the king. Grius. Arvid Grius, a veteran Roag warrior. What's a Roag again? A veteran Roag warrior and resistance member alongside Archer and Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Do I have Roag on here? I don't. Louis Squiaburn, a Clemar Royal Army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skill as both a warrior and an archmage, but even more highly regarded are his capabilities as a military strategist, for which his superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him monster in the making, or calling him a monster in the making. He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone, without regard for tribe or origin. See, that's good. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition. Fuck tradition. However, he now wields an influence far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed the Army's highest-ranking position of general. I think he's going for the king. Mage, a general term for those who have good command over magic. Formally, it refers to those who have achieved a national qualification to professionally use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formally qualified, this catch-all term rose to prominence. There are several tiers to mage certification, with the majority being for low-tier artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type and usage of magic. However, some professions have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher the tier of certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bearer alone can influence nations. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Seems like a good place to save. I imagine there's probably going to be some, like, a bunch of stuff happening. Wait. There is something I need to do real quick. I'm supposed to find... a gold beetle.
Huh?
It's missable. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it here. This game, I've really been enjoying this game for the last couple hours. It's really cool. I like the way it immerses you into the world, and I'm still, like, a lot of things are still very confusing, but I'm sure we will pick it up as we go along. It'll become kind of second nature, like most of these realms and these new worlds do. It's very cool. And yeah, I actually am looking forward to learning more, and I really am enjoying this game so far. So, yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy birthday if it's your birthday, and don't be a dick. Let's go ahead and close with the Wii version of the Serenity Prayer. Universe, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. See you next time on the Level Up screen.